Hi, I'm Dr. Papya Bhattacharjee. In this particular problem, we are trying to learn how to write equation of a line. And not just any way, but in a particular way, we want to write the equation in point slope form. So we are given a point on the line 0, 3, and we're also given the slope. It is 3/4. So those are the two information about the line that is given to us. And we have to write down the equation. So let me remind you how to write the equation of a line in point slope form. So suppose we have a point, any general point, say x1, y1, and say we have slope, which is m. Then the equation is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So notice we are given a point on the line, so we do have our x1 and our y1 right here, and we have the slope, so this is m. So we just have to write down the equation of the line using this form right here. Therefore, the equation is y minus y1, which is 3, is equal to m times, m is 3/4, times x minus x1, so x minus 0. Let's simplify just a little bit to make it look nice. So y minus 3 is equal to, look, the x minus 0, the 0 will just disappear, is equal to 3/4 x. And then we usually write the equation as y is equal to a function of x. So let's move this negative 3 to the right hand side, and we'll have y is equal to 3/4 x plus 3. So this is the equation of our line. Now we also need to sketch the line on the coordinate plane. So we have our x and y axis, and you have to draw the line. Now notice, what do we need to draw a line? We need 2 points on the line. There's a unique line that passes through any given 2 points. So do we have 2 points? Well, we do have 1 point. This is a point on the line that's already there. So let's plot that. That is 0, 3. So here is 0 and here is 3. So that is a point on our line. But we don't have anything else. So the best way will be to find another point on the line other than the one that's already given. And how do we do that? Well, we have the equation of the line. We have y as a function of x. So we can plug in an x value and find a corresponding y value. So we have y is equal to 3/4 x plus 3. So let's find a point. You can plug in any x value that you want, but I'm going to choose this particular one so that it's easy for me to draw. So notice there's a 3/4. So if I choose x equals 4 and then figure out what the y is, so y will be equal to 3/4 times 4 plus 3. The 4 will get cancelled. And then y is 3 plus 3, and that is 6. So we get another point that is 4, 6. So let's plot that. Here I have 4 and 6. So that's another point. So the line will pass through these 2 points. That is the line that's given by this equation, which has this characteristic, 0.03, and slope is 3/4. Thank you.